One of our carabaos down here in the valley here. This is what they call the cassia because of that tree right there. Wherever there's water, you'll find a cassia tree, I guess. This is where they have the mud pit for the carabao here. There's a baby over there. Baby carabao. We got a cow. Wife's family has about 3 or 4 of them. I think this is the mother over here. Got another bull. The bull's up on top, I believe. A couple of females in the bull. This is our watering hole down here in the valley here, where they dug the well here. It was the second attempt. The first attempt was right over here, which they dug a little bit too close to this wall right here, so it kind of collapsed in. So it's a little better spot to dig, not so close to the cliff wall that collapsed in on it. This is a little river, a little creek here that runs during the rainy season. Although it's been pretty dry here lately, so we got no water other than where we dug over there. There's all kinds of little figs, these natural fig trees here. They don't really eat them. I guess they are edible, but don't really eat them. They don't eat that stuff. Like I said, this is the cassia here. It's about halfway down the hill. Seems to always have water here, so there must be some kind of underground stream going underneath here. This is the mud pit for the carabao. Even though it hasn't rained here for a couple of months, it's still got water there. Like I said, down there is where they're putting in the dam. We'll have a lake here someday. Crossed over there is where they go up and down with their heavy equipment. They usually start work, and they do more work at night, it seems, when it's a little cooler. Daytime, the work is a little limited. But they're really building up the dam down there now. Hard to see from here with all the trees. But supposedly by August it's supposed to be done. They said someday we'll have a lake down there. Reservoir. I don't know if I'll be able to ever pump water all the way up here though. It's where everybody comes down to take a bath, gather water. Miss Carabao. She likes to stand in the mud under the trees. I think this might be a acacia tree here too. Let's see how much water we got. Yeah, we got a lot down there.
The heat is too much, and then
Yeah, we got a couple of feet of water, 2 or 3 feet. Try to hike back up the hill here, carrying water up there. Quite a workout. This is a nice little grassy area. Couple of our doggos, Uni and Bobby. She's got some skin problems, as do most of the dogs here. You can see a dump truck coming down the hill. Put down my water here. This is how the trucks come up and down. Excavators come down that. Dump trucks. Like I said, they keep pretty busy at night. They slow down during the day in the heat of the day. Do most of their work at night. I'm sure with the price of fuel, they're probably going over budget. This is life here in the Philippines, in the province. Depend on rainwater, digging wells. Everybody comes down to take their bath, gather some water, dishwashing water and stuff. Most of the drinking water is just store-bought mineral water. They used to have a natural spring down at the bottom here when they were all kids that would slowly drip, and they'd gather it up and drink the spring water. But since they've started doing the reservoir now, it's all been destroyed down there, so there's no more spring water down there to fetch. Okay, that's it.